Well, hello and welcome to my first video blog of 2018. We're just over 2 months into the new year, but so much has happened that I want to tell you all about. Many of you will know we've had lots of training and education events already this year, and we've got lots more in the pipeline. I've got some exciting news about Project Echo, and we've had lots of exciting stories in the media, but more on all that in a second. But first, I wanted to reflect on some of the hospice visits and regional meetings I've been to this year. It was great to get up to Scotland just before the snow to talk to the chief executives about our strategy up there. I also spent 3 days at Eleanor Hospice in Kent, where I went out with the Children's Hospice at Home team. It was great to talk to some of the families and find out what it's really like for these families and children, and what it's like to be a nurse on the ground as well, delivering these services. There was so much joy and I learned such a lot. It was inspirational. These kind of visits are really useful for us to be able to put together programs and services to support hospices to help more people. Many of you will have also seen me on the BBC Breakfast sofa earlier this month as well. This was really important because it was a story about hospices working with hospitals to put together compassion packs at the end of life and talk about symbols that can be used so that people stop and think and understand that a family is going through a grieving process and looking after a person that they care about at end of life. I've had lots of conversations with hospices who want to start these kinds of programs, and it's been great to work with Girl Guiding nationally, who've been putting together these packs as part of their community work. Just like many of you, we're now putting together our business plans for the new year, and I'd like to ask you all, if you have any ideas of programs or services, things that we're not doing, please do let us know. Everything, of course, is in line with our 5-year strategy, and we're pulling everything together for launch on the 1st of April. I'm very excited to confirm that we're now an official Project Echo Superhub. So what does that mean? Well, it means that we can start training hospices, and as we've got over 120 already signed up, we can't get cracking soon enough. Now, to do this, we had to go all the way over to Albuquerque in the US, and we went with several colleagues from Hospice UK, including our new Belfast office. And we also took colleagues from Highlands Hospice in Inverness and St Luke's in Sheffield. It was a really good experience, both to learn how to train people on Project Echo and to work out how we're going to deliver training in Scotland, in Sheffield, in Belfast and in London. And you'll get the same experience wherever you are. If you want to find out more and you haven't already signed up, please do have a look at our website, which contains all the details. I mentioned earlier that we've already held several events this year, and I was privileged in February to speak at the Dying Matters launch event. It's the first one we've run as Hospice UK after our merger last year with the National Council for Palliative Care, and it just felt like such an exciting event. Now, the week runs in May between the 14th and the 20th, and we'd like as many of you to get involved as possible. There are lots of details and lots of ideas on the Dying Matters website, and you can order pens and leaflets and brochures and even t-shirts. So please do have a think about how you want to get involved. We want as many hospices involved as possible this year. Ensuring that hospices remain financially sustainable is one of the key pillars of our strategy. So I was really pleased in February to run our fundraising conference again. We brought together so many different speakers and so many people from across fundraising teams in hospices. It was a really vibrant event, and I'm really excited at some of the ideas that came out. So I'd really urge you to take a look at our next event, which is our retail conference. It's going to run on the 1st of May, and it's going to be in Kenilworth again. We've got so many different speakers and so many ideas, so many exhibitors, and it's just the sort of event that anybody who's involved in retail, whether you're an area manager or a shop manager, or even a chief executive of a hospice, will get an awful lot out of. So please do take a look at our website and sign up. One final event for your diaries, and it's coming up in a few months' time again, is our national conference, which we always hold in November. This year it's the 27th to the 28th, so a 2-day conference, and we've changed the venue, so it's going to be held in Telford. If you have any ideas about speakers that you'd like to see or plenary sessions that you'd like us to hold, then please do get in touch. We're at the stage now where we're pulling together the agenda, so all ideas are welcome, but don't forget to hold the date in your diary. Before I finish, I'd just like to tell you about a couple of events that are happening with our corporate partners. Many of you will have worked with Clydesdale and Yorkshire Bank over the years, and from the 19th to the 25th of March, we'll be celebrating a decade of difference. Please do take a look at our website under Corporate Partners, and you'll find out how you can get involved locally. Also, on the 15th of March, we'll be at the National Garden Scheme launch for the Garden Visitors Handbook again this year. We're really excited about this event and really excited about being able to visit so many beautiful gardens this year. You can take a look online, they've got an app, or you can go and order the book for yourselves. Please do get involved. Please consider opening your hospice garden for National Garden Scheme. It's just such a great event to be involved in. So that's all from me until next time, but please do keep an eye out for our social media, on our website and on eHospice to find out all the latest that's going on with Hospice UK and hospices all around the country.